I want to tell all of you that are out there chasing a dream to keep chasing it. I know right now you might feel alone. You might feel like it's just you out there doing it. Everyone thinks you're crazy. People are talking bad about you. Family's worried about you. Bless their heart. Let them worry about you. Let me tell you something. I want you to hear me. Yes, you. You were born to do something great with your life. Daggone it. You were. You're not average and ordinary. There's this part of your heart that wants to be somebody so bad, that wants to make a difference for other people, that wants to win, that wants to accomplish something great. And guess what? God didn't put that dream in your heart as some joke. It's not a hallucination. You're not crazy.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy People. It's another quick 10 to 10, man. Hope everybody's doing well this Sunday morning, Monday morning, whatever morning you chiming in, checking in with your boy B Woods. Yeah, man, let me get focused. Make sure everybody can hear me good, loud and clear, man. Y'all know how we normally do quick weekend recap. And I'll probably throw some footage somewhere over here. What did we do yesterday? Of course, we went and hit the folks up at the red carpet. I will say this. Our thoughts and prayers are going out to Mr. Will. Man, get well soon, homie. Get well soon. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But we also hit up Fellow State yesterday, man. Shouts out to my set lady, Miss Shawana, and Miss Annie. Is you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I finally got to see Little Mama yesterday. So I'm so excited to meet Little Mama yesterday. Little Miss Annie. Is you okay? At Josh game yesterday, man. Shouts out to those Northwood Temple. What are they? Warriors? Eagles? They something. I don't know what kind of mascot they are. But shouts out to them on yesterday, man. Let me try to get. Yeah, there we go. Shouts out to them, man. On the win yesterday over. They played Red Springs. So shot, man. It was close in the beginning, but as that game got over, man, it got a little nasty. You feel me? All right. But again, like I said, it was good to hang out with Michael yesterday. On my old stomping ground at Fellow State, man. So shouts out to those Broncos. Hit the home for the Broncos. Yeah, man. But other than that, like I said too, and then 30-second timeout too. Shouts out to the baby boy. It was his birthday on yesterday, so the missus and I, and my sister, just had a little sibling out because some folks had to work yesterday. So after everybody got off work yesterday, man, we took a little trip. I about to say the Krusty Krab. I don't think that's the name of it. I can't think of the name of it right now. Some good food though, I will say that. I'll probably do a restaurant review probably later on today with some of the footage that I got, man. But like I said, other than that, man, we're just coming off of that Thanksgiving gathering. I really enjoyed my time with my family on the other day, man. We ended up playing some Uno 2 the other day. I had brother-in-law, and it's just so funny, man. Brown act like she couldn't record any of the footage or whatever, but your boy put the puck started coming back at the end, but of course your boy won that specific game night, and a different version of Uno Flip. So if y'all haven't tried out that version too, try out that Uno Flip version. That's another unique version of the Uno game, man. And y'all know in B Woods fashion, man, if y'all ain't got nothing to do today, pull up on this.
Pull up on
Yes, sir. Victory Tabernacle 7330 Highway 27 West in the beautiful city of Lillington, North Carolina. Pull up on this, man. Got a dope word. I'm not presenting the word today, but I know there's a word for the Lord, from the Lord. Amen. Amen. Clap your hands all over the room. Amen. 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 And I will say that, and I know later on today too, baby girl, she has some kind of like a dance recital today in this beautiful city of Sanford, North Carolina today. I kind of think they're gonna do like the, I had to do like the lighting of the tree and all that kind of stuff like that. I think that's what they're doing today. But baby girl got to perform, so stay tuned later on today. You'll see some footage from that as well. And also too, man, Lord's will, as long as we get back home on time, My Daddy and Me podcast will drop another episode later on today. We plan to go live at 8 p.m. Give or take. All right, so just be on the lookout for that notification and that warning. All right. But again, that's pretty much our weekend recap. Before we get to this meat and potatoes, y'all know how we normally do. Check this out. All right, stay right there. Trust me. Yo, shout out to Dr. Ramsey for this good nugget. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experiences. Worst days give lessons. And the best days give memories. Oh, yeah. Yo, it's all about a mind thing. It's all about your perspective. Song says, free your mind and the rest will follow. Oh, yes, it will. Let's change our perspective, folks. It's a mind thing. Mind's a terrible thing to waste. Trust me. Yeah, man. Oh, I keep laughing talking about the mind is a terrible thing to waste, man. But let us not live in regret as well, though. And that's kind of what I want to hit on today. We got to learn to live a life with no regrets. I remember that little commercial about no regrets. You got to live the life with no regrets, man. Came across a dope little post. And I just want to holler at y'all right quick about it. It gives a lot of different ways to live life without regrets. Let's see how many we can get through in this little bit of time. All right, here we go. Fasten your seat. As Sister Deborah Curry say, fasten your seatbelts. All right, here we go. Our commentary says here, all right, we all hope to live a life with no regrets, but how many of us do them? Yeah. Yo, ask yourself this question. If it were all about to end for you tomorrow, if that meteor that's out in space is headed right for us, if that drunk doesn't stop at the red light, would you have regrets at the way it all turned out? Ooh. How many of us think about that? Like, do you have regrets of what if? I know I preached a sermon a couple years ago too. We got to stop living under the what ifs. Ooh, we definitely do. Ooh, we got to stop living under the what ifs. Many of us know our regrets. We know what we would regret if it was to all in right now. Some regrets are unavoidable, but sometimes they can take over our lives. Mr. Moves with Jagger, Mr. Mick Jagger himself said, the past is a great place and I don't want to erase it or to regret it, but I don't want to be a prisoner either. Ooh, I definitely don't want it to be a prisoner either. I don't want it to be its prisoner either. Yeah. Yo, so what about the regrets that we are currently in right now? Ooh, sometimes let's look at a couple of ways, right? A couple of things that we can do right now so that when we write the final chapter of our own personal story, we can make it a happy ending. All right, and that's what your boy came to do today. Just want to piggyback off of this. Ooh, yeah, y'all hear that? Just want to piggyback off of this dope little post that I came across. Why does this thing keep going in and out? The devil is a liar. It must not. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna hold it right here. All right, here we go. All right, first one here. Celebrate your failures. Yeah, it really is okay to screw up. It really is okay to mess up. Yo, have you ever watched a hurdler in the Olympics? As a former college hurdler, yeah, right. 30-second timeout. God rest us, so rest in peace to Coach Blake. I remember that one time, speaking of Olympic hurdler, she put me in the 60-meter high hurdles in a track meet one time, knowing good well I ain't never ran a hurdle in my life. What was Coach Blake thinking, y'all? Those of you that know Coach Blake. But I will say this, man. All my friends say I was in first place until I got to that first hurdle. Let me regress back. Yo, but have you ever watched the hurdler in the Olympics, man? Have you ever counted how many hurdles the winner knocks down over in that 110 meters? Knocks about half of them down. I tell you, I knocked the first one down and didn't get to the rest of them. Amen. They don't even break a stride though. All right, because it's not about running a perfect race and not knocking over any hurdles. It's about getting across the line. Ooh, that's a message in itself right there. Sometimes we get knocked up and tripped up over these hurdles, but we have to be confident in our walk that we don't miss that we don't break a stride. B Woods. Oh man, we should be confident in the walk that God has called us. Be confident in your walk and in your stride, that when you do get these little hurdles, you don't even miss a step. Yeah, Michael Jordan once said too, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. That joker. I felt over and over and over again in life, and that's why I succeed. Yo, that's why we succeed right there. That's why we succeed right there. Yeah, you miss every shot that you don't attempt. You miss every shot. Yeah, I said that right. Yeah. So again, we gotta celebrate our failures. All right, next one here. Claim your life. You're the one bearing the consequences of your life, but are you the one living it? Who? Yo, do you make your decisions based on your dreams and aspirations, or do you make it based on like what your parents wanted? Do you make it based off of what your spouse wants? Are you always afraid of what others might say about you if you live your life your way? One day life will be gone. Yo, imagine how you'll feel if you get to the end of it and you never made any important decisions in it. This is something that you can change today. Yo, let's change that today. Hello, B Woods. You're talking to yourself once again. All right. Yeah. You got to stop living up underneath these folks' expectations, man. Oh, man. Until you get out of that, man, you'll never have a life that's worth living. Your life you won't feel like your life is fulfilling. Got to stop living on the expectations of others. Thanks, Brad. Oh, my God. Next one here. Say yes or no today to your dreams. You got a dream? You feel like Martin Luther King, you got a dream? Yeah, I got a dream. Got a couple of them. Are you actively pursuing it? Or have you left it for one day? Or you keep putting it off? Well, I'll do this tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. That one day is the one day that's gonna never come. Yeah. So if you want to never have regrets, then let's make the decision right here, right now, even before we finish doing what we got to do today. Either say goodbye to your dream or start pursuing it today. Ooh, either got one or the other. Either say goodbye, bye. All right, or let's start pursuing that thing today. Yo, and I want to encourage somebody today, man. Like, let's do just hey, shouts out to the 30-day live challenge. That was what our hashtag was for these past 30 days. Like, just do it. Yeah, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You feel me? All right. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. That way, you will have consistency, or you will have consciously made the decision to follow it or abandon it. Hey, so go for it. Or forever be comforted by the reason not to, and then let it go. If you've ever had that talk with me too, life is all about consequences, and you gotta deal with those consequences that come, whether good or bad, whether positive or negative. Make a decision, and I tell my daughter that all the time. Yo, make a decision, and you gotta stand 10 toes down up in it. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff, man. Either you're gonna pursue it, or you need to be okay with saying bye to it. Oh wow, because then you have no regrets. Regrets for the thing we did can be tempered by time. It is the regret that things that we did not do that is inconsolable. Yeah. Number 4, Don't let your kids grow up without you. Again, guys, this is what we need to spend time at work. Of course, we need to spend time at work if we're going to succeed. Yes, you're gonna have to spend that time. I'm gonna have to be up here knocking out these projects, which some projects I'm a little bit behind, guys. Please be patient with me. I'm gonna get them to you. I'm gonna get them to you. All right. But again, some of that stuff, it does take time. All right. But we also have to remember that what we're doing it for. Kids are not kids very long. And if you miss them growing up, you won't ever get a second chance. Oh my God. Oh boy. I've asked this question a lot of times too. What is your why? What is your why? Who is your why? Why are you doing this? I got my starting 5 is my why. My mom and my dad is my why. My siblings is my why. This legacy that we are trying to build here, that Woods name, that's my why. Oh, what is your why? Do me a favor, 30-second time out. Let's do a call to action right quick. What is your why? Drop your why down in the comments below. Like, why do you do what you do? Why do you want to pursue it and not call it quits and not give it up? What is your why? Your children love you. They want to play with you. So how long does that last? I am doing my whole hardest and I'm doing the best that I can, that every free moment that I have is spent with my kids. It's easy to spend time with the little ones, but them older ones, I love them to death. Excuse me, I love them to life. And it's hard to spend some time with them. They're in the phase now where hanging out with daddy ain't so cool. You feel me? And I can be honest and say that too. I missed that with the oldest too, because I was out trying to make a career of myself. I was out trying to establish stuff for us. Now that we are a little more financially stable, I have that time to spend with the little kids. I have the time to make memories. And now it's not too late, and we do try to make these memories with the older kids. But again, that moment where they I think you seen it the other day too. On Thanksgiving, we would just curl up on the couch with Christina. She loves to be underneath me like that. Michael too, man. And I miss those years with my oldest too. I'm not gonna do it, y'all. Y'all know how I get when I talk about my kids. Yeah, but don't let your kids grow up without you, because there's gonna be a point in time where you're gonna want it, because they're always gonna want it early. But then there's gonna be a time where it's not too cool to be hanging out with daddy like that no more. You feel me? Next one here. Closed doors. Yo, maybe you do not have your heart set on playing for the Boston Red Sox. And if it wasn't for that stupid motorcycle bike when you were 18, maybe you could have played for them. Maybe you did just lose the love of your life, and you've got good reason to be sitting on the couch with that bottle of I'll say Jack Daniels, with that breakup song playing on loop. There are some regrets we just have to live with. Ooh. But unless you get out and try again, you'll never know if that was something better, if there wasn't something better, or will you? So if you just don't try again, y'all have heard me say this too before. Sometimes a closed door from God is just as good as that open door. Sometimes God protects us by closing doors so that we won't get into some mess that we ain't got not damn business being in by walking through the open door. Don't live in regrets. Sometimes we have to be thankful for those closed doors. But then again too, sometimes too, God closes that door. He leave it unlocked for us. Again, he wants to see where our faith is, where our trust is, and believe in him that what's on the other side of that door is better. That better than what is on this side of the door. All right, so you can look at it from two different perspectives. That's how I look at it. All right, sometimes that closed door is a blessing, and we know too that only God can open up certain doors in our lives. Only God can make a way in certain instances. Choose ye this day which door's gonna be. Oh yeah. When one door closes, another one opens. Yes, it does. But we often look so long and so regretful upon that closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Ooh, God, I thank you right now. I thank you for every closed door in our lives, and I thank you for all the doors that you're going to open for us in the future, God. Ooh, I'm so thankful for you. Yeah, that's my prayer. Oh, that's my prayer. Yo, learn from your mistakes. Don't regret them. Have you ever noticed that people who regret their mistakes also tend to make the same mistakes over and over and over again? Regretting a mistake is not the same as learning from it. Let me say that one more time. Regretting a mistake is not the same as learning from it. Yo, that's why we repeat them until the lesson sticks in. Man, God got a way of bringing these lessons back up to us. Wonder why you keep being in that storm? Might be a little regret that you felt it the first time. God got a way of bringing that storm right back to you so that you can go through that storm again. Oh, God got a way of bringing those lessons back in front of us. We have to do that lesson all over again. Might be you might have some regret or some resentment in your heart. Let that mess go. The only thing that I regret about my past is the length of it. Ooh. Yo, if I had to live life again, my life again, I would make all of the same mistakes, but I'll only make it sooner. I kind of like that. Sometimes we have to go through these mistakes, okay? Sometimes we have, man, let's try to get in the habit of learning from these the first time. Sometimes we might have to take that retest, but let's not keep taking these tests over and over and over again. Let's learn from these mistakes. Be afraid of being afraid. Yeah, before we make a decision, most of us think, what if? I know I do. What if this doesn't pan out? What if this client doesn't like what they hear? What if I take the job overseas and I don't like it, or I don't like the country? I know somebody that just asked that question recently. What if I ask that girl out and she says no? What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? That is one of my biggest fears. That's what I'm afraid of, failure. What if I fail as being a good husband? What if I'm a huge failure being a good daddy? Ooh, what if I am a failure of being a good Christian? I think of those often. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, that you shouldn't think that, because again, to me, that fear, it motivates me, it drives me. Oh yes, it does. That's what that fear does to me. Yo, 10 years later, we're bored at our job, and we wish that we seen more of the world before we had our family. Yeah, bruh. Or we get to go to a reunion and meet the girl that we thought was out of our league. She's married to someone else, and she tells us she always liked you and never understood why I never asked her out. That sounds personal, Brad. It's not. The only what if to be scared of is this one. What if you get to the end of your life and realize you wasted it? Oh boy. How many more things is it of this? That's good. That's the only thing you should be scared of. Yo, here, stop thinking that you can tell God what to do. Hello. I think I'll stop on this one. Yo, many of our regrets come from life not working out just the way we planned it. Yes, we stick with the nowhere relationship, with the job that makes us miserable, because hey, we had our sights on him since high school, or on her since high school, and also we always said we'll be a lawyer one day. We settle. Yeah, stop settling, y'all, because we've decided that life has to be this way or we won't be happy. Oh boy. We think to ourselves, losing the chances to be with someone better, the change of direction to find another job. We sleep on ourselves. We must be willing to get rid of life that we've planned, so as it has to be life, and it can be the life that we're waiting for. The old skin has to be shed before the new one can come. Ooh. I'm gonna read this one, and I think I got two more, and we'll be finished. All right. Don't hide your feelings. The greatest regret that you can have is having someone leave your life forever You haven't told them how you really feel. 30-second time out today. I don't know who need to hear this, but you need it before it's too late. You need to get it right and tell your loved one these 3 things. I love you. Thank you. And I'm sorry. Ooh. It's that last one for me. It's that last one for me. Is there someone you like to say one of these things to? Yo, do it now. You can never possibly know if this is not your last chance you ever get to ever do that. The regret of my life is that I have not said I love you enough. The regret in my life is I haven't had the chance to get it right to say that I'm sorry. Oh boy. Yo, as we come to an end, man, we got a choice. Let's wrap it up here. All right, you can go back to your busy life and carry on as nothing has happened, as though you haven't heard this podcast today. Or you can tell someone, you can call somebody up right now and say what's on your mind. Say what's on your mind. You could think about going after that job. Go ahead and call that girl up. You feel me? All right. You can start walking the Appalachian Trail. You can start that business that you've always wanted to start. Because if you don't, you may really regret it later. They say if you know better, you do better. Now that you heard this, you better do better. You better do better. A life of no regrets. It can start right here. Start right now. Yes, it can. Yo, quote here by Steve Jobs, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Remember that you are going to die. It's the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You're already naked. There's no reason not to follow your heart. Yeah. Yeah. Some good stuff. Some good little nuggets here. Live your life with no regrets. Yeah. Thanks, Brad. Once you know it's time to move, you won't be at peace until you make that move. Trust me. Trust me on that one. It's time out for being in that stagnant place. It's time to stop being at that stagnant job. Again, no matter how much money it pays. I can tell you that too. I'm content. And I told somebody that other day too. It ain't all about how much money that, good old truck can pay me. Sometimes it's about that quality time that I get to spend with my family. And I'm so thankful for the times that I have spent with my family these past couple of days. Doing nothing but making memories, and I love it. But again, as I stated earlier, it's 3 things that we need to get right before we get out of here. Tell them that you love them. Somebody needs to hear that today. Make it right and tell that person thank you. Somebody that had your back through the thick and the thin. When your family actually turned on you, somebody was there for you. Tell them thank you. The main one here, tell somebody that you're sorry. Boy. Get it right. I want to apologize for being so toxic in some of my loved ones' lives. And that relationship kind of never really mended back together. Again, some relationships don't need to be mended together. But then there are certain ones that you do need. And I want to publicly apologize for being that toxic person in your life. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I know I'm not perfect, and no, this ain't no show. Again, this is the real B Woods right here. I just want to apologize. Again, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying, man. Trying to be the perfect. I ain't gonna say perfect. I'm just trying to be a good father. Just trying to be a good husband. I'm trying to be a good friend. You need somebody in your life that can check off at least 2 of the 3 boxes. But yo, let me get out of here, man. I'll keep raving and ranting, man. But yeah, that was good. Just want to leave that with you, man. Let's live these lives with no regrets. Let's make smart decisions with our lives. But if you got that dream, God gives dreams and visions to to us for a reason. Listen to what I'm about to say. Don't sleep on it. Let's execute it. Trust me, from personal experience, you won't feel that peace. You won't feel that inner peace until you execute that dream, until you execute that vision that he has set. Allow your dream and your vision to link up with other like-minded dreamers. Shout out to Respected Dreamers. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it on that note, man. Alright. So shouts out to my start 5. Love y'all. Yeah, man. Shouts out to the fellas in the locker room, man. Shouts out to my inner circle, man. Shouts out to, again, some of the folks that I've been chiming in, and the support that you guys have given us these past couple of days, couple of weeks. Again, 32nd time out too. My condolences go to a special family, in my life as well too, on the loss of their mom. Again, I love y'all. Sorry that I couldn't be there for y'all a little more. But again, thank y'all for entrusting us to do what we gotta do to celebrate your mom, and I appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on that note. Yeah, but God bless you. God keep you. Live your life to the fullest. No regrets. Again, either you're gonna pursue that dream, or let's stop the dream, and you gotta stand 10 toes down on that decision and be okay with not pursuing that dream. But I want y'all to pursue that dream, man. Go after it. You feel me? I want y'all to go after it. I really do. Go after that dream. Yeah. God bless you. God keep you. And like I said before too, let's preserve today's moments for tomorrow's memories. All right. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the Spotlight Conference. All right. I keep saying Spotlight Conference. Spotlight Summit. We've already had, but y'all know. Okay. Bye, Brad.